So I'm sitting here and I have been meaning to repot this plant, right? And let me know that this is the only plant that I've been able to grow. It's probably because it doesn't take a lot of work. But the pot was originally in this little cup. And I bought the new pot um, a few months ago and I never changed it. Never changed it. But it was apparent to me that the plant had kind of like stunted its growth. It wasn't growing as fast as it typically did because it had outgrown its house or its environment. And so as I'm sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I, much like this plant, have outgrown my environment, which would have been this flower pot. And although it's pretty and it's shiny and it looks great, it doesn't look cracked, it doesn't look like it wouldn't be a place to grow. I'm too the plant was too big for it. And so when I look at my environment, I feel like I've outgrown I've outgrown my environment as well. So I repotted this plant. Of course, when you repot, you put in new soil. So I put in some soil, and hopefully this is the right type of soil. I think it is. Um, but it's about experiencing and putting new things into your environment. And so I repotted this plant and I gave it a new home, and it's much larger. Now, initially the plant does not fit, right? Um, is you can see like I'm giving it space to grow, so um, it's large compared to what the plant is used to being in. However, repotting it as such is going to give it room to grow. Um, it's going to allow itself to elevate inside. And when I think about myself and all the things that I've been doing lately, this is me currently. Uh, yeah, I still have, my roots where I came from. However, um, I needed more room to grow and expand, and I've been doing it lately. And it may seem scary. I might be experimenting, much like adding the new soil to the old soil and finding the roots and spreading them apart. But this new home and this new environment is going to allow this plant to continue to grow the way I want it to, because I don't want to continue to stunt its growth. Um, I don't want to continue to stunt my growth. So I'm going to continue to give it the soil that it needs to grow, which would be knowledge to us, and also give it the new environment that it needs. And so as you're moving throughout your day, I'm going to ask you, is your environment, is it really supporting the new you? Or have you outgrown it, much like this plant? Because you can be stuck in your own growth. Have you been watering yourself? Have you been giving yourself the food, nutrition, the resources that you need? Or are you just kind of like happy with your old environment and you content, yet you can't really grow anymore because you've outgrown the environment? What does this mean to you? For me, I started looking for more resources to grow. And it's scary. Of course, it's scary. However, in order to be a better version of myself, I got to continue to grow and not just stay in one place. There's more things that God has put on this earth for us to learn. And you can't do it without changing some of your environment. You don't have to get rid of your roots, but you need to put yourself in different spaces to learn from different people, places, things. And you can only do that by moving into a new environment sometimes. So yeah, this is my plant that I'm now going to continue to nurture and grow in this new environment. So I hope you do the same. Don't be afraid to move and grow in your new environment, wherever that may be. It may seem scary at first, but as this plant continues to grow, it will become home. And as you continue to grow, that new environment will come home. So continue to grow today. Choose to grow. Don't be afraid. Continue to let your light shine in all environments. You can do it. Have a great day.